Bonjour YouTube. Oui, je sais, en théorie, je devais pas continuer ce jeu, mais j'ai tellement aimé que j'ai fait un New Game Plus. Vous n'avez pas le droit de me juger. Cependant, je vais continuer à faire quelques petites vidéos bonus, parce que, soit dans les cas où j'ai pas fait les mêmes choix, même si en vrai j'aurais dû en faire avant, mais les choix que j'ai fait avant me plaisaient pas. Par exemple, quand tu libères l'esprit de l'arbre, que les enfants sont sauvés, mais que le baron se pend parce que sa femme meurt, j'ai pas aimé cette fin-là. Donc j'ai pas enregistré. Trop pas même. Mais là, là.
Who you here for?
Triss.
Told her from the start. No men, no pets. 'Tis a decent house for decent folk.
Don't worry, won't stay long.
Et donc là, je refais cette quête pour une seule raison, poussez-vous. C'est parce que je veux faire ma romance avec ma chérie. Donc je vais faire que certains trucs, certaines quêtes.
Geralt, I've got a problem. Can we talk?
Non. Et puis je repars. Non, je rigole. Je t'écoute, Choupinette.
Yes, Geralt?
Mais c'est toi qui voulais me parler, wesh.
What did you want to talk about?
I got a strange message. I don't quite know what to think.
Who was it
Vas-y,
from?
développe.
Ingrid Vegelbud's servant. Apparently, Lady Vegelbud's prepared to donate a tidy sum. She wants to help mages escape.
Ah, mais j'ai été les voir, ces gens-là, pour
Guessing
retrouver
this
une des
wouldn't be a
amantes de
selfless
Jasquier.
act of charity.
You guess right. And that's my problem. Vegelbud needs a favor from me. No details in the letter, unfortunately. I'm supposed to meet the servant at the fish market. Says he needs to explain everything face to face, but these days I can't be sure meeting him's a good idea.
What are you
En fait, je sais
afraid
de
of
quoi il a peur, mais je
exactly?
demande quand même.
But it's a trap. On the one hand, it's an opportunity I can't afford to let slip. We need the coin. On the other,
Nobody expects you to risk your life.
I expect that of myself. The thing is, it used to be easier. When I didn't know what happens when the witch hunters get their hands on you.
You could have escaped at any time.
I know, but I was still terrified. What if they fetter me in real Dimeridian? You won't always be there to help.
Bien sûr que si.
Don't like this at all, but you seem determined. Not about to let you deal with it alone.
Thank you.
The servant. How are you supposed to contact him?
Said I'd recognize him. He'll be in a blue tunic, have a load of keys strapped to his belt. I'm supposed to ask him about the price for his trout.
Dakodak.
Whose idea you think this was? The servants or Vegelbud's?
My bet's on Ingrid. High-born damsels have a lot more time than their servants to read adventure novels.
Think it'll be better if I talk to the mystery man in the blue tunic.
He's expecting to meet me.
You just wait nearby. I'll make sure that note didn't come from the witch hunters. Then you come in.
Mm-hmm. Fine. Let's meet there.
Je suppose que tu vas te téléporter. Non, même pas. C'est moi qui descends en premier. Je vais arriver avant toi, chérie. Merde, où est l'escalier? Il fait noir dans votre baraque, les gens? Non, c'est pas là la porte. Non, en fait, il fait noir tout court, regarde-moi ça. Il est midi et il pleut et il fait comme... Ah, remarque, peut-être qu'il est pas midi, peut-être qu'il est minuit. Non, il est midi, regarde le soleil. Ouais, si tu le lis. Ah. À tes souhaits. Ta gueule.
Not apparent to you.
Lots of blue jerkins. Interesting.
Bah c'est simple, j'ai qu'à trouver celui qui a un trousseau de clés. Oh putain, du premier coup. Ah la vache.
Yeah. Know where I can get the best price on trout?
Perhaps. But it wasn't you I was to meet, sir.
Want to talk to the letter's recipient, I gotta be present.
Caution would advise.
Caution's advising you not to argue right now. Trust me.
Seems I've got no choice. Come with me. This way. It's not far.
Lots of fuss over lots of rain.
That's it. Get help me! Leave him to me.
Ah, et l'autre choix que j'ai fait aussi, je vais voir si ça change quelque chose au futur, c'est que j'ai pas tué le petit bâtard, même si j'en avais très envie.
Let's go.
Oh, excuse-moi, je voulais pas dégainer. Voilà. Mais il le mérite, hein, clairement.
I've no clue. First time I've laid eyes on him. Maybe. Well, recently someone's been trying to question our messengers about the young count. Hold on. Where's Miss Marigold? You was to come alone, miss.
If not for him, that trio would have dragged you in for questioning. The tall one was Valdo Murris, works for the witch hunters.
Aye, you're surely right, miss. It just weren't what I expected, since Lady Bagelbud.
Now that we're past the initial courtesies, maybe you can tell us who you are.
Lady Bagelbud's valet. I meant you know a friend, sir.
Why wouldn't Lady Vegelbud meet with me personally?
She was afraid they'd follow her. Been a nervous wreck of late.
So what's this about? Be straight.
Lady Vegelbud's son, he's the problem. Master Albert's taken an interest in alchemy. Temple guards got him wind.
Ah oui, si, c'est ça, je me souviens.
Since the mage hunters tried to grab you, I'd say Albert's in serious
Que
trouble.
même ceux qui font juste de l'alchimie, ils les considèrent comme des sorciers.
Since the hunters paid for every mage revealed to them.
Guardsmen took a bribe from the frightened family and whispered a word to the hunters anyway. Seems Albert needs to disappear as soon as possible.
I can arrange that. Think young Vegelbud can slip out of the house unnoticed?
Tain't that simple, sadly. Master Albert's in hiding at the Vegelbud's country estate. Lady Ingrid's got the notion she can get him out quietly. Wants to throw a lavish masquerade ball.
Am I supposed to attend? Help him escape?
Aye, we'll not manage without you, miss. Lady Vegelbud fears the Alps being watched.
Ouais, allez.
It's a good idea. A boisterous bash that'll distract the hunters.
Especially if even half of what I've heard about the Vegelbud's balls is true. Word is, at the last one they served 100 different desserts, and the fireworks boomed from dusk till dawn.
What with the war and all, Milady's ordained but 85 desserts this time.
Oh mon Dieu, c'est terrible.
Blue roses from this air. The roses have become
Il y aura plus 100 desserts, il n'y en aura plus que
Oh, I'd
85.
love to see it all.
Bah on y va, ma grande, on y va.
Hope we won't have to stay till the end.
You're coming with me?
Bah
Of course I am.
évidemment.
Not about to send you into what could prove to be the lion's den by yourself. Think about it. 85 desserts, while you're still trying to keep your waist at 22 inches.
Geralt, please. How do we get to the residence?
Your
Il est
invitation.
sérieux.
Take it.
Oh bah tu
Guard
sais,
the
moi je
gate
pense
and
pas à
have
toi, hein, je
instructions.
pense à ta ligne. Hein.
You're to wear a fox mask, all right? Good luck to you.
Think we can head there now?
You're kidding, right? We have to prepare. Change clothes. Most importantly, buy our masks. I bet you can get everything we need for the ball at Eliel's shop. You know it?
Been there before. Eliel's a friend of Dandelion's. Just masks, right? Probably don't need to wear a doublet, do I?
A doublet, Geralt. And it's not up for
Le
discussion.
pauvre,
Take care of
il
that
aime
and
tellement
come see
pas porter des trucs. Ah, il me fait vraiment de la peine. Dis donc, toi, t'as tout suivi? Tant mieux. Il est toujours là pour moi, mon cheval magique. Monte! Merci.
Come on, Roach.
Je sais pas sur quoi j'étais bloqué là, mais ça m'a vite gonflé. D'accord, donc moi je suis pas obligé de porter un masque de renard, mais le masque de renard c'est pour Triss, ok. Bah attends, bah, je l'ai pas déjà le masque d'ailleurs. Désolé. Si j'ai le même équipement, je crois pas l'avoir vendu mon masque. Hein.
Come on now.
Pardon. Attends, je vais vérifier du coup. Non, non, va falloir que j'en rachète un du coup. Ok. Coucou Ellie. Ellie. Ah, il est là. Salut.
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Alors. Ah, voilà les masques. Ben, je vais me prendre un. Moi je vais prendre le masque de loup et donc il faut que je prenne le masque de renard pour Triss. D'accord, c'est une affaire qui marche. Ah, il faut que je prenne les bottes aussi. Voilà. Et donc... c'est par là qu'on sort. Je pense que c'est par là. Bah merde, elle est où la porte chez toi, poteau? Ah, elle est là. Bon. Inventaire. Voyons. Je vais plutôt prendre celle qui est un peu plus neutre. Le pantalon on le voit pas trop, donc à la limite on s'en fout. Je vais quand même regarder. Ouais, non, c'est moche. Je vais prendre celui-ci. Ça. Et les bottes. Et on est bon. Voilà. Bon. Peut-être pas la peine que je garde mes armes aussi. L'arbalète, je garde. Carreau d'arbalète qui fait des dégâts concondants et des dégâts d'argent. Ok, ça je prends. Voilà, je garde juste l'arbalète, on sait jamais. Je suis prêt à dégainer, tel un personnage de Red Dead Redemption. Triss, mon amour, où es-tu? Ah bah il doit être encore chez elle. Enfin chez...
Swinging on his hinges all day.
Oui mais ferme ta gueule en fait parce que... En fait même l'arbalète on n'en aura pas besoin. Ah, je viens en civil. Coucou.
Oh my! Certainly took my request to heart.
Mean you
Ouais.
weren't being serious? Still got time to change.
Don't you dare! You look great. You get everything?
Learn anything else about Albert?
Well, almost none of the mages have heard of him. An amateur, I guess.
So why the interest? Temple guards first, then hunters?
He's easy prey, and that's exactly why we should help him.
Everything's ready. We can go.
A shame events like this are so rare. Without them, I'd never get to see you dressed up.
Damn, Dublet's chafing my armpits, and it feels like they sewed wires into this.
I'll be sure to admire your valiant suffering the whole time. Well then, shall we go?
Oui, madame. Ah, j'ai oublié de mettre mon masque, crotte. Est-ce que je peux le mettre là maintenant? Ou au pire, je le mettrai pendant la fiesta. 85 desserts. J'avoue, j'aimerais bien voir ça.
Greetings, my lord, my lady.
Ah, c'est bon, j'ai mis mon masque.
We're Lady Ingrid Vegelbud's guests.
Your invitation, please. All's in order. You'll find Lady Vegelbud in the estate's yard. Look for the parrot mask. One more thing. Leave your swords here, please.
Bah, ok.
Fine.
Je m'en fous, je les ai déjà enlevés, donc vas-y, prends-les si ça t'amuse.
It's beautiful here. I haven't been outside the city in ages.
How could he? With that scrawny harlot.
Hello, Vivian. No use pretending you don't know.
He's not the only one.
Waouh.
Is that any way to treat an old mate? Refuse to acknowledge him?
There's been a mistake. I don't know you, sir.
Don't be foolish, Vivian. I'd recognize that mane anywhere. You might play the great dame now, but before that Baron Edward something pulled you from the gutter, you were a common.
Enough. The lady said she doesn't know you.
Who's this? The new one? Older than the last, it seems. A decrepit, moss-covered prick. So, the less they can, the more they pay. Is that it?
Ouais, on va se battre,
Let's go,
Chris.
Triss. Wouldn't want to make a scene.
Vivian! Hey! Oh, I liked you much better when you worked the carriages outside the passage floor.
Ouais, ouais, cassos.
What a jackass.
Intolerance and superstition.
Je m'en bats les couilles. Ah, il y a une quête là. Attends, du coup, la quête, elle est là? Elle est genre à cet étage? Bouge pas, Triss, je reviens. Ah merde, je peux pas. Non, je peux pas. Dommage. Bon. La merde, elle est où? Ah, elle est là. L'autre qui gueule en bas. Ah, je suis le Kraken.
Moritz, what are you doing here?
Little Miss Miracle. Well, well. And I was led to believe this would be an elegant affair.
Yes, I missed you too. But can we put that aside for now? Do you have a way out of Novigrad? You can join us if you want.
Join you? And just who would I join?
Your friends, among others. Once we've all gathered, I'll lead you.
You will lead. Forgive me, Marigold, but that is like allowing myself to be led by a lame duck. Farewell.
C'est ça, casse-toi. Non, je l'aime pas.
Don't like that guy. Why'd you insist on talking to him?
He's an old friend. His name's Moritz Diefenfeld. I'll tell you the story later.
Bon.
Oh, let's look around.
The second sword. Is it in just...
Les jeux de cartes? Nope.
Gregor, have you seen Durgoff just moments ago? Oh, apologies, I mistook you for my friend, sir. He wears a similar mask.
General Voris.
Geralt of Rivia, so I was not entirely mistaken.
Pleasure, as always. This is...
A beautiful and mysterious lady. Let us leave the formalities to the event's end, when all will remove their masks. More fun that way, wouldn't you agree?
I would, sir.
And now I must beg your pardon. I really must find Durgoff, and quickly. A lovely evening to you both.
Ah, c'est vrai qu'on n'arrête pas de le croiser, lui. Mais ça va, il est sympa. C'est pas désagréable de pas arrêter de le croiser. D'ailleurs, avant de le revoir dans cette quête, j'avais oublié c'était où qu'on l'avait vu en premier. Et c'était tout au début chez Emir. Masse de perroquet.
Excuse me a moment. Miss?
Yes, it's me. The trout buyer?
Oh, yes, of course. Please excuse the precautions, but perhaps we could speak somewhere in private. Thank you for agreeing to help. My valet warned me you might come with a friend. I'd prefer as few as possible knew of Albert's flight. But if you trust this man...
Like no one else.
Any sign of the hunters recently?
Bah, surtout que Irina, on s'est déjà vu, donc...
Has been quiet. But I bribed a man of the Temple Guard. He claims there's more and more talk of Albert in the ranks.
How did the guardsmen learn about your son's interests to begin with?
Unfortunately, I cannot be sure Albert himself was not the source, merely boasting about an experiment. He's careless that way. Like his father, a kind man but a dimwit, devoured by an Arrakis. I don't know if you've heard.
Yeah, must have traveled far and wide.
Hardly. He attempted to breed them. Perhaps I should be pleased Albert adopted alchemy as his hobby, a safe one, relatively speaking. Until recently, that is.
Let's get Albert. Where is he?
Entertaining the guests. He's always been an outsized presence at my receptions. I preferred not to arouse any suspicions.
When can we take him away?
We shall have to wait until the guests have imbibed enough to notice only the goblet-laden trays. Don't fret, it won't be long.
How will we recognize him?
He's donned a panther mask. He knew you were due to come for him. Seemed rather excited, ironically. I'm afraid he's not fully comprehended the danger he faces. As I said, he's not
Je sais que j'ai déjà dit, mais j'aime bien quand les gars portent un masque. Ça fait ressortir ses yeux, c'est plutôt joli.
Let's go find him.
I shall await word from him.
Masque de panthère, c'est parti.
Let's look for Albert.
Y a-t-il une panthère dans l'assistance? Pas par ici.
Baths are in soup. I highly recommend.
Is it an offence to nature? Does the Temple Guard know what goes on there?
The guard is well aware.
You say the price is reasonable. And then
Il est là, non?
colossal boom.
Ouais, il est là.
Yes.
Nice mask. Albert Vegelbud.
No. I'm a Black Panther.
Oh my, Count!
Your mom sent us, Mr. Panther.
Oh, so you are.
Yes, when can we leave the estate?
Well, Mama said it would be best to wait until everyone's drunk.
Besides, there'll be fireworks later, a jolly good distraction. Once they've begun, I shall slip away, saunter into the garden. We'll meet in the hedge maze.
Be waiting for you there.
But first, you absolutely must try the Fiorano Rosé. Absolutely.
Allez, Tris, on va boire un verre.
Hope Albert hasn't forgotten the reason for this whole get-together.
Wanna wait in the garden? I saw a nice spot there earlier.
Sur le banc. Eh ben, c'est parti. Non, j'emmerde le feu éternel.
Care to sit down for a spot?
Ah, ok, c'est parti.
Relieved to get that mask off, if only for a little.
Ah, donc on va bien boire un verre.
Great view from here, and there's even wine.
Super.
It's been so long since I've been to a feast, ball, or reception. Amazingly pleasant change from the sewers of Novigrad.
Sinon, tes ongles vont bien?
So, does this mean it's a good time to ask you about...
Yes?
About that mage we met earlier?
Ah,
Oui,
Moritz.
parce que sans
What
faire
do you
exprès,
wanna
je l'ai laissé se faire torturer. J'avais pas prévu ça.
How'd you meet?
Geralt, all mages know each other. Some are well over a century old. That's plenty of time to make acquaintances.
In that case, when did you meet him?
At a feast, long ago. He walked up and just blatantly offered to teleport us somewhere quieter.
Ben voyons.
Seemed just like the type.
Really? At the time, to me, he seemed sweet. He actually pursued me for a while afterwards.
Got the impression he doesn't exactly like you.
I just think he'd love to have me as his charge, rather than his leader.
See, that you're the one organizing the mage's escape from Novigrad.
Sometimes I have no idea how I actually managed to bring them all together.
C'est ton
Personal
charme.
charm. That's what it's about.
Careful, that sounded like a compliment.
C'en est un.
Glad it did.
Oh. Are you trying to...
Someone's coming.
Is it Albert?
No.
Just some lost guest. Shh.
Viens par la coquine.
Must be looking for his beloved. Like in that elven tale about the frog and the lark. Inchu, inchu, biag broga. Inch by inch, little frog.
Quoi?
Shh, let's go.
On dirait que tu commences un peu à être pompette, coquine.
I sure hope the other guests don't get drunk.
Ah, c'est ça.
They decided.
Putain, elle a bu genre un
Sooner we get out
hiver.
of here, the better.
Oh no. I plan to have a good look at this famous maze of theirs first. I hear the statues there are completely,
Entirely what?
nude.
Ah bah oui, c'est hilarant ça, putain.
Come on, Geralt.
Ah bah de,
Geralt. Coming?
de toute façon, on devait pas retrouver Albert dans le labyrinthe végétal. Arrête de rire, toi. C'est ma copine. Non mais... Trouver Tris dans le labyrinthe, mais elle est là.
Coming?
J'entends des gens.
Careful.
Tu veux la bien attraper. Attends, il y a quelqu'un qui arrive là, non? Ah, c'est le feu d'artifice.
Miss Marigold, at last. So sorry we are forced to meet under such incredibly inopportune circumstances.
You can say that again.
But I'm sure we'll make up for it another time. I absolutely must show you my alchemical formulae.
Anyone follow you?
I don't believe so.
Just in case, you two switch masks.
Oui, oui.
We'll go first. Garrett will follow right after.
Saddled horses await in the stables.
Good. Meet you there.
Je suis une panthère. Arrrr. See a mirror.
Albert! You promised to show me your laboratory. Albert! There you are, my love.
Lol, nope.
Here you are. So, about this private showing.
Elle est sérieuse?
Circumstances, I'd give you the full Monty.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Putain, mais comment elle a pu le confondre avec Albert? Le mec, il est blond, habillé en violet, et moi j'ai les cheveux blancs et je suis habillé en... C'est quoi? C'est du vert?
Step away, miss. Nobility's not towards young Count. Try anything, and you will get bruised.
Doubt it.
Ow.
Would you?
C'est quoi cette merde? Ah, j'ai pas d'inventaire, ok. Ah bah zut, ah bah j'ai galéré à faire la quête avec Git. J'avais pas vu qu'en fait le remède pour les égouts c'était sur bas et pas sur haut. Enfin sur haut et pas sur bas.
Oh, I began to worry.
Tout va bien.
Everything's fine. Though you should probably send someone to clean up the garden before any guests wander in there.
I'm to send servants to the garden.
Yes.
I shall see to it. And you must hurry.
Everything's set?
Yes. Got your swords back from the guard. And Ingrid gave me the coin. It's more than I expected. Stunningly more, than
Excellent. So where are we gonna get away to?
You? Nowhere. It's finally possible, probable even, that we can get all the mages out of Novigrad.
Ouais.
You know where to find me if you want to say goodbye.
Goodbye?
What happened at the fountain? It was my fault, I know. The wine went straight to my head. I'm sorry.
T'excuses pas.
Apologize.
Miss Miss Marigold.
We need to go.
I know. Be careful.
Voilà. Et là, je vais juste aller choper un panneau. Yeah. Enfin bref, à bientôt.